Hi guys, welcome back to Walkie Talkie. This is where I carry through my workouts and we have a chat about them. Okay, so today's workout was inspired by a video I found on YouTube. And the guy who was leading the workout, his name is Bully Juic'es. No, that should have told me something there from the beginning. But you know me, as a healthy journey, healthy lifestyle, active lifestyle. So it's like, yeah, 20-minute workout. That's what the title says, 20 minutes, no equipment. I was like, yeah, at home, I don't have any equipment. 20-minute workout, yes. Who tell me to go do that? But I told her, no. I said, which I probably shouldn't have, I said I was going to do the workout with him. So it's like if I turn up to a gym class and he's leading the session, so that it would be, I don't want to say a surprise, but I wouldn't know what it is until I get there. I should have really watched the video before. I haven't got later one. I should have really watched the video before. Because when I tell you, alright, let me just go through the workouts. So, the first exercise, and all of the exercises were broken down into 30 seconds. Which is not bad. It's a good thing because, you got to change the speed and you don't get tired and it's not monotonous or anything like that. So, which is good. I decided to do this video. So I was like, yeah, this should be alright. I have to have a word with Bully Juice though. But anyways, so we start with jumping jacks. I was like, alright, we starting off. This look doable. I do my little jumping jacks for my 30 seconds. It was, you get the blood pumping, that sort of thing. And then we move on to in-place skips. I was like, what the hell is this? See me, it must take me, the 30 seconds, and must take me 10 seconds to get them right. Because you need a fair set of coordination with this thing. So it's like, if you know high knees, it's almost like high knees, but instead of up and down one time, you hopping on one leg, you're bouncing, and then you hop on the next leg, and you're bouncing too. It took me a while to figure that out. Shamefully, I will say. Anyways, that's not his fault. That's my fault. Then we do the air squats. I didn't mind the squats, we like squats because legs. So, squats. The squats were okay. So, that's a minute and a half into the workout. You got the jumping jacks, you got the in-place skips, and you got the air squats. I was like, alright, we're going at a fairly good pace. So, I was like, this ain't too bad. After the air squats, no way see push-ups. I like, cheese on break. Then no way that I could do a workout without having to do push-ups in them. These people like push-ups. And you know why? Because it's a workout. It works your core, it works your back, your shoulders, your arms. But my gosh, push-ups. And then for the push-ups, he went to elbow planks. I was like, all of this core in one spot. Oh my gosh. That time I did doing my planks and everything, because it started to shake because you're trying to keep everything tight so that you don't fall over or you don't droop or anything, to keep good form, which is important with all of these exercises. And everything they're shaking like a a minibus. I don't even know what it is. So that was the elbow planks. And it's a good thing after the elbow planks that he had Superman, because let me tell you, wait, that might say elbow planks. That's alright. And then they see Superman, they just flop straight onto the ground. It was something else, but then you had to do the Superman. So Superman's is you're laying on your stomach and then you're doing you're flexing the back, so you're curving everything. Those aren't too bad. I didn't mind those. So after that, I would say this is a break, but we still exercising. So the next thing was arm circles. So you reach out your arms and you do your circles. The more you everything is for 30 seconds, so that ain't too bad. And then after the arm rotations, you had roof raises. When I see this come up, I was like, what the hell is a roof raise? We going to the club? But then I saw, which is almost like a press, but your arm straight up and then push up. And it was effective. It was like, when I first seen doing it, I was like, what the hell is this? But when you start to do it, you feel it. So don't have doubt. Keep going. After the roof raises, we had squats again to calf raises. So you squat down, and when you come out of the squat, you go straight up to your toes. I was here say, I ain't even at the 10-minute mark. We ever halfway, and my man combining exercises already. I was like, well, geez, all right. Yeah, it got me seeing how we gonna survive the rest of this thing. Anyways, that's alright. I didn't want to have doubt, so I continued. After that, after the squat to calf raises, there was a rest. And it's a good thing there was a rest too, because there might have not been the rest of the workout. But yes, there was a 30-second rest. I ain't gonna lie to you, I take more than 30 seconds, because by that time they already tired. So I was just saying, alright. But as I said before, our last thing is, if you need to slow down, but still complete the task. So I was like, alright. After the 30 seconds, I did a 45-second rest, because I had to pause the video at that point in time. I didn't want him to go and left me. So yeah. So after the first rest now, we come into side lunges or a side squat, which is when you stand, you step up with one foot, and then you squat down and you come back in. So he did, for 30 seconds, he did one side, and then he did the next side. So that was a minute of side lunges. For the first 30 seconds, we did the right side. For the next 30 seconds, we did the left side. I was like, alright, not too bad. You struggle with the balance. Yeah, that was my thing, struggling with the balance at first. But sort of, you build the momentum and thing. And I in my mind, from when I seen how we started off, I was like, okay, I will do the exercise, but I will not try to go at his pace, because he's accustomed doing the exercises. So I was like, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do the exercises. Yes. Okay. So the next thing we had was a plate press. All this thing, this pressing like things, push-ups, plate press. I was like, oh, this man. So anyways, I tried my best. They weren't as hard as I thought they were going to be, but I guess because in the position you are is less body weight that you're using, but you still have to push up. You might feel like you're falling because of the position, but you still have to push up. But that wasn't so bad. So I learned something new. Plate press is not as hard as a push-up. And then there was skipping. He didn't use a rope, so I didn't use a rope because I didn't know we had to skip. But it was the skipping. Yes, I like to skip. That's a good exercise on itself, especially when if you see the guys doing or people who doing skipping with the footwork, and then they got the feet going and they look like they're dancing and you can't see the rope. It's like, that looks so cool. One of these days. So that was skipping, and then we went into upright plank. I don't mind these. I feel like I'm okay with these. I don't have an issue with these. But if you have like I have a shoulder injury, or my shoulder hurts. I don't know how you get injured, so my shoulder hurts sometimes. So planks and push-ups are always the best for me. But when I did this, I didn't have any issue with this. I was like, okay. The next thing was a Superman roll. So after we do the plank, then we went back into the Superman position, like the first set before the first rest. But instead of just flexing the back, you had to flex the back and then push your hands straight out and come back in and out and in. So he about to hit combinations again. Yes. So that was and then we had another 30 seconds. And by this time it was already into the workout, so I was like, I can try to keep with his 30 seconds. And I did. I only rested for 30 seconds. I took my deep breaths, drank my water, and then I went back into it. So the first thing also this one was jogging in place. Which I ain't had no problem, do your little motion and lift your knees and that sort of stuff. That one wasn't too bad. And then we was back on the ground with fire hydrants. I had to take my time. I remember that this is a timed workout and that I was supposed to be attempting it in the time to get back into the mindset, because when I first see these exercises I was like it just looked like a dog going to pee. But during the exercise I was like, oh, I shouldn't have laughed, because it worked the muscles on the side of your hip and inside your legs too. So it's a good workout. It looked funny, it looked hilarious, but it's a good workout. So we did 30 seconds on the right hand side and then 30 seconds on the left hand side. So after that I was like, oh, my hips gonna be strong. And then I don't know who said I call this man, but then he went and said plank ups. I was like, what the hell is a plank up? I watching, he say, I could barely get push-ups do. And it's almost like you starting from an elbow plank into a normal plank. So you start from your elbows, going on your elbow plank into a high plank. I struggle with this. I ain't gonna lie. So I just do, me trying to cheat the system. I do high planks, and then what the next exercise was? Elbow planks. So I still had to do them. So it ain't made a difference. I still do the workout either way. But yeah, that plank up, I ain't know about that one. We have to take that out next time.